Hey y'all, RoamTownGirl here, coming to you from my latest boondocking site here in Colorado. Today I'm going to show you around Country Road 11, aka Halfmoon Road. So this is part of my series, watching a novice boondocker find locations to boondock at. Now, I consider myself a novice boondocker, not because I haven't boondocked before, but because I've never had to figure out where to go and if I'll fit, and will I get stuck, and can I turn around, and what will I find when I get there. And that's why I'm making these videos for you. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. It's so nice to have you. And if you're a longtime watcher, mwah, thank you for coming back over and over and over again. You know how much I love and appreciate you. This area is very close to Leadville. I don't even think I'm 8 miles away from town. This area is the dispersed camping that you'll find along Country Road 11. And it's also called Halfmoon Road. It goes to the Halfmoon campgrounds, of which there's an east and a west. And before I leave, I think I'm going to venture further down the road just to show you what's down there. I understand I can only go so far because I'm so big. But if you are in a van or a car or tent camping, then you can go all the way down. And there's a trailhead down there that attracts a lot of people. To get here, you come off Highway 24 onto Country Road 300, which is heading towards the fish hatchery. But before you get there, you'll see Halfmoon Road and the signs to go to the Halfmoon West and East campgrounds. You follow that, which is Country Road 11. It does split off into 11A. Don't take that one. Or do. I didn't explore that area. I came down the road less than 3 miles to find this area. I do know that it's another 5 miles to the campground. And if you do your homework and you read the reviews on Campendium and places like that, there's a larger meadow further down. That's probably where a lot of these big rigs that I see going by are headed. A friend of mine scouted out that area previously and said that it didn't have very good internet access. And so that's why I stopped here. Bird in the hand and all that. Now I'm here at the end of July 2021, and there are mosquitoes and there are cicadas, so we still got that going on, just so you know. But so far, my Burt's Bees lavender hand lotion with shea cream is doing its job. I smell lovely and the mosquitoes seem to hate it. Now, I didn't go very far down the road, only about 2.8 miles, and this is what I found. It was nice enough, it had internet access, and so I didn't risk going any further. So clearly big guys come by here, so if you have a larger rig, I guess there's room for you down the way. Doesn't get bigger than toy haulers. So here's what I found on this road so far. They have all these nice little turnoffs, and depending on the size of your rig, you pick the one you can fit in. Here's one where one of my watchers, Chris, stayed, and it's right on the water. And he loved it because he could fall asleep every night listening to the sound of the water. Now, Romeo would never fit in this spot, but I found one just down the way. And if you're camping with a bunch of folks, or you're just a spot hog, here's a nice big one. So theoretically, you could fit someone there. You could fit someone there. You could fit someone there. 3 nice spots that would fit someone even as big as Romeo, who's 32 feet. And there seems to be oodles of cool places to just go check out back here. Now, one of the downsides of camping where I am is you're really close to the road. And I don't know why, but there seems to be a lot of cars coming day and night. Yep, the weekend's here. Now, I don't want to bother these folks, but here's another one of those areas that I'm gonna call a mini group camping area. I think you can also fit about 3 people in this site. See the roads there. And a nice area for 2 to 3 rigs right there. Now, these people don't seem to be here right now, but I told you I found squatters at like every single dispersed camping area. I think these are the squatters in this road. And there's me. Here's another pull-in site. Now, right where I am, I can hear the water, but I can't see it. But because of my size, beggars can't be choosers. So I opted for big site. I can hear the water, but most importantly, I have connectivity. I don't know if you can see it, but there's my limited view of the water, but you can hear it. And sometimes that just has to be good enough. I have noticed in the short time that I've been here that people will just run through any site. You can't necessarily trust that just because you've claimed an area that no one's gonna try to horn in on you. I found these logs, I dragged them over just to make sure I communicated to the rest of the world, do not pull into my campsite. Thank you. So, who are you?
I am Rocky Mountain Huckleberry Chris. I watched your videos a few times, and then I saw where you were at places that I wanted to go see and everything. And so I just, wanted to correspond with you and see some of those because I have relatives down there that I need to go camping because I have a dog and they won't let me stay at their house.
And who is this unwelcome house guest?
This is Cheyenne. She's a 7-year-old border collie lab mix. She's in love with Wesley because when I'm watching you, I can, just stream on my phone, but put it on my TV at home. She'll jump up on the end of the bed.
It is when Wesley's on?
And bark at Wesley. I love it up here around Leadville. I usually go to Turquoise Lake and do a little fishing over there. This is my first time here. I boondocked over by Turquoise and stayed at Turquoise. When you get up to where the end is, where all the cars are parked and everything, I took my truck up there and kind of had to back out of there. It gets really, really crowded. Vehicles on both sides of the road. Yeah, you couldn't even get turned around. There's other spots for as big as you are and everything up there, and that you could get it turned around, but once you get up there, you'll be backing up a half a mile. 4.5 miles is where the trailhead hits, and it's just way too packed in there and everything. There's a lot of people that are coming from out of state to climb the 14ers. Anytime you're on a path to one of the 14ers, and this goes to Mount Massive, you're gonna get traffic. This morning it started about 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, and probably even a few before that. And then usually in Colorado, if you're gonna climb a mountain, you should be down by 12, 1 o'clock, because that's when the storms roll in and everything. And even if there's not, it gets cold and cloudy up there. So it's best to be back then. Usually when I'm gonna go camping, I will start putting garlic and eating garlic every day for about a week, and then I eat a little minced garlic while I'm here. So a lot of times they'll land on me, but they won't bite me. I'll usually just put on long sleeves.
Yep, that's what I did. That's what I did. Hopefully I won't get bit.
I put this up here because I can also put it up at night. So yeah, I pull everything out of here, if you come over here, right over there, you can see where it says 11.9. Okay, I've got a Rhenology system, so I've got a solar panel up top.
You got your bed.
I got my bed.
You got your grill.
Yep, and
You got
Cheyenne
your
sleeps right there.
Cooler.
Well, and I've got a freezer hooked up.
Oh,
to
awesome! Like a truck one.
Yeah, like a little trucker freezer.
Uh-huh.
So I keep my frozen veggies in there. I take the water bottles.
I do that too.
And then I just put one in the freezer
Yep.
overnight and switch it.
Yep.
Yeah. And so,
Keeps it nice and cold.
yeah,
That's your commode.
that's my commode, and so I put the garbage and everything in it. When I went to Quartzsite in January, I stayed 7 days and up through Lake Havasu and stayed up around Grand Canyon, Bryce Canyon and around there. Went to Moab and only planned on staying a couple days at Moab, but I liked it so much and there was so much to see that I kept calling back, I'm gonna stay another day, another day, another day. So I was out 13 days. I started kind of getting tired of it, and that's why I think I found the trailer that I want to order, and then I'm going to put a mini split and build my own, cargo trailer. I always wanted to live in a log cabin, so that's kind of my theme for it. Is it's going to look like a log cabin on the inside.
Well, thanks for showing us around.
Sure.
So I'm trying to do a good job covering the basics of these boondocking locations. If there's something you'd like to know that I'm leaving out going forward, be sure and let me know in the comments below. You guys are always so helpful. You have great suggestions and great questions. If you're enjoying hanging out with me today and you want to do it again, it's super easy. All you have to do is subscribe, and if you hit that bell notification, then YouTube will let you know the next time I post another video. Okay, it's lunchtime and I'm hungry. I'm gonna go have some lunch. See you next time.